Fox 61 has learned that Norm Pattis has filed a motion to have all the charges in the case dropped, and that's all going on while his client remains cooped up in his home under house arrest. Fotis Dulos was back at his multi-million-dollar Jefferson Crossing home Thursday evening. Dulos was seen walking with police hours after posting his $6 million bond. Dulos was placed under house arrest with GPS monitoring. He can only leave the house for work on a case-by-case basis with prior approval. On Wednesday, the judge also ordered a protective order, preventing Dulos from having any contact with his 5 children or his mother-in-law, Gloria Farber. On the same day, Norm Pattis said this.
But after this great length of time, I expected to see a forensic display that was breathtaking. I saw nothing.
Pattis filed a motion to have all charges against his client dropped. Pattis cites in his filing that Dulos was arraigned on the basis of information and not a grand jury indictment. He points to the Fifth Amendment, which says in part, no person shall be held to answer for a capital or otherwise infamous crime unless on a presentment or an indictment of a grand jury, as well as the 14th Amendment, because Pattis argues the state's conduct and accusations have hindered Dulos' right to due process. However, Connecticut state law brings forth charges on complaints and information instead of grand juries. Pattis tells Fox 61 that this is a highly technical legal issue to lay groundwork for a potential U.S. Supreme Court challenge over the felony charges facing his client. Even with the current charges, Pattis remains confident in their case.
There are 2 types of cases. There are what happened and there are whodunits. This doesn't rise to the level of a whodunit because we don't really know what happened.
I talked with lawyer Jim Bergen, who's also a former professor of Norm Pattis, who says that any time you're in a situation like this, in a murder case, you want to do anything you can to win the case and also possibly have those charges dropped, and this is one of those formalities. Right now, live in Farmington, Dave Puglisi, Fox 61 News.
Dave, thank you.